everybody, welcome to another series, Hanging Out with LadyH. So actually this is our first series in 2021. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, LadyH channel, I'm welcoming you to subscribe, like and share my videos. So without wasting a lot of time, today we're going to talk about what lessons we're going to learn, especially young people, from two incidents that happened in separate parts of the world. So somewhere in Africa, the beginning of the year, we had a young man, a 22-year-old man, very young man, very youthful, has a future ahead of him, a great future ahead of him. So he's a university student. He killed almost his entire family in cold blood. The killing techniques that he learned from a British series called Killing Eve. So this man killed mom, killed dad, killed a 13-year-old brother who was basically begging for mercy, and he killed a family employee. The issues around, separate sources say he claimed he was being treated as a black sheep. His parents were not good to him. He wanted investments. So there are many explanations and rationales around it, but the man confessed to the murder, and he says he killed his parents because they were treating him like a black sheep. And other sources said he killed everybody so that he can be able to inherit his family property. And this other incident in India, this man killed his father because he wanted the family property. He wanted the inheritance from the father. And maybe there was a little bit of a dispute. Maybe dad didn't want to give his inheritance while still alive to this man. So this man took it upon himself to finish dad in order to inherit the property. Both incidents didn't end up well. They've ended up losing. They're in custody, and the hand of the law is dealing with them. So what are we learning from here, young people? Lesson number one, young people need to realize nobody owes them anything. No. Mom's dad's property, mom and dad's property belong to mom and dad. They don't owe you nothing. They have raised you. They are even gracious enough to take you to post-secondary education to learn a skill, and some parents invest in their children by allowing them to learn the family business, teaching them all the ropes, how to be successful in their business. So it's your responsibility as a young person to invest in the knowledge, in the education that has been availed to you. While in that institution, in that period of life, you also need to invest in good character to help you reap good results. You need to work hard while earning this degree or post-secondary or diploma, whatever it is. You need to be of good character to be able to even maybe entice mom, entice dad, entice whoever it is to allow you to have hands on that property if it's even available to you. But if you end up harboring anger, harboring hate, and most of the people who do this, there usually some loopholes in their periods of life. For example, when they are sent to a post-secondary education, the times they are supposed to be investing in their education, most of them invest in other meaningless things. So that time frame ends, because when you go to a university, a post-secondary place of education, it's usually for a period of time. You can't go there forever. The expectation is at the end of this period of time, you're supposed to be graduating. So if you are not able to graduate just because of the little senseless things you did, most of them end up trying to find the available option of what they can use to solve their issues, putting hands on mom and dad's hand and property. And when it doesn't go well, some people end up making choices like these two young men did. So the issue here is our young people nowadays feel a sense of entitlement. They've lost the sense of realizing their consequences. So they feel entitled. They feel, you know what? Mom and dad's property also belongs to me. Some of them feel, I am the eldest son. I am the one to inherit the property. Traditionally, that is allowed, but it still boils down to the owner of the property. If dad and mom or dad chooses not to allow you to inherit his property, whether you're the eldest son, he doesn't owe you nothing. So he can choose not to allow you. And that doesn't mean you have a right to go killing him. You don't have a right to go killing or ending other people's lives because of the mistakes he made already. No, you need to realize you really need to fully participate in your own rescue. And what do I mean by this? Securing yourself a good future is, in other words, rescuing yourself from a hard and torturous future. So by doing this, they give you education, they give you all the tools that will help you secure yourself a good future by paying through your education, post-secondary education. What you need to do, you need to participate in this process by working hard. Stay in school for those 4 years, for those 5 years, for those 7 years, depending on how many years your program allows you to stay in order to graduate. Try and graduate. Once you do that, you will have fully participated in your own rescue. So because other people are investing for you, you need to also be a part of this. In some parts of the world, for example, in the part of the world where I'm at, young people go to work, find jobs during a period of time when there are holidays at home to secure money to pay for their tuition. Sometimes their parents are not able to afford to pay their education. Some parents, yes, are able to pay their education, but they are just teaching their children to be responsible. But in different parts of the world, that doesn't really work out well because of the society, the way the society is set. Some young people are not able to get jobs when they're younger. So it really depends in what jurisdiction you're in. Nevertheless, young people, you need to participate in securing yourself a good future. So because of time limit, I think I'll end this here. And I think, young people, I hope we learned something. Key points here. Nobody owes you nothing. You need to participate in your own rescue. Other than that, if you haven't liked, subscribe to my channel, please do, and drop me a comment. Bye-bye. Thank you.